What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel, Life with
Ariel
and Shy. So, before we go into our video, we'd like to tell you about last week we did not get to post any video because we had to deal with some school stuff. As you know, college. We're going to college and we'll be starting. Will I start up?
Yeah, like I kind of basically start some classes.
Start Monday coming.
But last week we did try though. Like we did try to video, but like it was like everything was working against us. We were like, okay, we're gonna do a video of like how to finger detangle or like a wash day video. Would it work? Like the lighting was so horrible. As y'all can see, I am a dark-skinned person, so like if the lighting is not well, like it just messed up the whole video. Like barely.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. And yeah, like we had to scrap that. Another thing we wanted to do last week was we wanted to do like a commentary on how the election went during the pandemic, because like that's kind of interesting, you know, in this whole pandemic thing. Like you don't want to have too much mass gathering and all of that. Many persons were saying that the election should have been postponed to another time because there were cases rising, but we can assure you that at the end of it all, it was carried out very well. Like I hear mostly positive remarks on how it was carried out.
We also had guests to come and give their experience,
but that was a flop. It never worked. The only problem with the election was that like after the results were given out, persons went out to like parties.
2020 is somewhere else. That's all we know.
Like the thing is, the government do their best to like minimize certain things, and then people just go out and like make a mess of it. And that's not just Jamaica, that's anywhere in the world. Like anywhere you go,
when you get an inch, you take a mile.
So yeah, that's basically what happened last week. Why we didn't post. Hope you can bear with us, and we're back again.
Yep. So don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Ariel and Shy. Subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. Stay tuned as we go into our video.
So our video topic for today is online school. Returning back to online school.
Oops.
Yes, free paper bun. Or will you be even using paper? Like online school, some of you probably are experiencing it now, or you have friends that are experiencing it.
They're about to experience.
We are here to give you our tips on how to approach the online school learning and how to conquer it. You will not fail this year, not at all. Not if we have something to do with it. We are gonna ensure you pass flying colors.
Comment down below if this is your first time going online.
So before we go into our tips, let's just give you a rundown of how returning to school online has been for us. You wanna go first?
No. Yeah. You go first.
So we're not gonna drop names of the institution.
Nope.
But if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So for me, going back to school, it was a bit more organized than some other person's experience. For me, it wasn't bad. There were some days that the online platform that we used to register, it would just like crash or move crazy. When it came on to the orientations, I like what they did. Like they would email us the orientation links. You could either joining on Zoom or on YouTube, and you know it'd be in the form of a live. And they gave us the numbers to call if we are going through like stress or so on. They had counselors that you can text or call in case you're going through like trauma because of the whole pandemic situation or otherwise. Friday was like the actual first class that I had, and the first class that I had was anatomy. And child, like the online thing, I don't know how it's gonna work, because with anatomy we have to see like the parts of the body, right? And they were trying to use Zoom video call, not Zoom video call, Zoom video. But the thing with Zoom, let's talk about Zoom. You see, I don't understand Zoom. Maybe it's because a lot of people across the world are using Zoom. But the thing with Zoom video, it has a way that when there's a lot of persons using in a Zoom meeting, it's like the video gets worse and worse and worse. Probably if it's like a smaller number of persons, the Zoom video is not that bad, or maybe it's just my internet connection, I don't know. But whenever you're using Zoom video and there's a lot of person, like 100 and more, it's like you're watching a slideshow instead of a video. You know what I mean? Like, it's a slideshow, like the picture. I mean, like, I just know that I'm gonna have to like find the same information that was presented in the class on a YouTube video or something. But that's the overall, like, I have to say with first week.
Me. Online is a headache. Literal headache, especially for my school. Well, she can come in for your school. Registration closed yesterday and I am still not registered as yet. Number one, I don't get emails from the school. I hardly get emails. The only email I got for this semester starting is the courses that we'll be doing. If I wasn't in a particular group, I would know that orientation was taking place.
And that's terrible. They have their contact information and can send them a mass email. It's not hard to send a mass email. All you have to do.
I am not the only one having the issue. A lot of persons, they don't get any email, especially evening students. Yeah, I'm an evening student because I work and go to college. So we have 3 days for registration. I attend the first one because I have this specific question I want to ask. When we pose it in the chat, they said that we have to wait until the Tuesday, which was the following day for the second registration period. We have to wait for that day to ask a specific person. Okay. It was almost at the end. I sit in the orientation for 3 hours for nothing, waste of time. Second day now, I say alright, I go on it because I get to the first one them so supposed to ask. So my friend and I, we had the same question. So she raised her hand and I type in the chat and oh no. Oh no, when I get no response. So
you just ignore it.
Yeah, then I don't know if they see it or what. Then after them say time. So they so must still write it in the chat and they might respond and email. Which that I never look for the email. I don't know who's still get the email. And that's from Tuesday and today is Saturday. And I don't know when I get an email. So I don't know I'm still register. I'm still there step 3. You have to do 4 steps to complete. And I don't know I'm still there step 3 registration because yesterday they said we should email them if we at step 3 and cannot move. I emailed them and I still didn't get a response. School start Monday and I don't know where to go. I gotta help me that this. Only God can do this.
Like, may I listen to the story and may I get upset and I know me in the chorus. Like, this is what brings me to wonder, is Jamaica really ready to be like fully digitalized or go virtual in certain sectors? So now, that's the struggle. And we're gonna tell you some tips on how to manage in the online school arena. Also, we have a blog post on how to ace online school. We're gonna link it in the description and also the comment section, and that will give you a better detailed response on how to get ready for online school. First tip is you need a special place for studying. Definitely.
Don't study in your room.
Don't do it. You're gonna fail.
Especially in your bed. I go drop us.
Like, you need a special place for studying. Like
Time management.
yes.
So you have to ensure say you have a schedule. Set a schedule because when the day when we get relaxing and time we passing not even know. Because suppose you say alright, I go watch a show and then I go study one show lead to a next show and then they can't start watch show. You actually waste the day I watch show.
The thing about online school is very deceptive. It's very deceptive when it comes on to time. You think you have all the time in the world. So I'd encourage people like to set a timetable. I know for myself, I'm not the best at setting a timetable, but the timetable No, when I say not that I can't set it, it's like
No,
following.
you need to set one.
Oh, yeah.
Copy the right now.
Yeah, like your timetable has to be flexible, and sometimes overemphasis on one subject leads to the detriment of another subject. Not because a subject hard mean that you must give all of your time to it. You need to also pay attention to the ones that you find easy, because the easy ones,
they will just sleep.
yes,
Pay attention.
the easy ones are sometimes the ones that you fail in, because guess what, you didn't pay much attention to it. So you say, oh, I can just read it off and then exam time I'm ready. No, give each subject, I wouldn't say equal time, but enough time. Next tip for online school, I think I did say it, no, I didn't say it explicitly, but don't study in your bed. Don't have class in your bed. Don't do nothing in your bed. Don't do it.
Hey, we drop asleep at any time.
Anytime.
She good fun.
I allowed you. And like the next thing with online school, take notes. It's regular school. Treat it like regular school. Take notes, please, people. It's so easy to like fall asleep in the middle of a lecture when you're online, because like nobody know that they feel like wake up or anything like that.
See you.
That's the next thing. Let's talk about the fact that the teacher not seeing you, right? Whoever in a like one online class and like you do everything but listen to the lecture. Like you probably check your messages. I mean, people do that in actual lecture, but then the fact that the lecturer can see you or your classmate can see you, sometimes they'll be like, yo, like, ease off of that, or pay attention, this part is important. But know that because you're by yourself, sometimes you do everything but listen to the lecturer. Like, get it in your head that is actual school. You need to pay attention.
Treat it like you go physical school.
Yes. Ask questions.
Some people silent for the whole thing, you know, the whole session they silent.
Guys, like, ask questions when you don't understand, because the thing is, because it's online school, it's not like you can meet a teacher and or a professor outside a class and say, sir, you know, I didn't understand this, or can go through this with me. You know, like sometimes some people feel better going by themselves than have to ask in a class, but you don't have that advantage, no. So therefore, tough it up, turn on your microphone and ask the question.
Or just sing and have to turn on your video so they want to see your face.
Yes, or just send it in the chat box, Zoom or whatever. You have any other tip you want to give?
Make sure so you dress appropriate, because you never know when the lecturer or the teacher say turn on your video.
Ooh.
I remember one particular time last year when we had orientation into documentation. It was the first time we meeting the teacher, and it was online because it's a 6-week course. My head did mine.
Oh Jesus.
And she said she wants to see all our face because we don't know why we never see her in person. I just online when I meet her for the first time. But then I said, me can't turn on. Me can't turn on my video.
And say it can't turn on, you know.
Me tell her, so me can't turn it on. So make sure sound is appropriate and look alright for camera. Okay, me never know when the teacher said turn on the video.
Let's talk about online school etiquette. When you join into the online class, please ensure that your microphone is turned off.
So there, some people are cussing at people in background.
Me hate it. Stop. It's one thing when like you just a talk and like it turn on and then you just turn it off. But like some people be having whole conversations, a whole conversation, and they're talking about
the middle of the teacher lesson or the lecture,
and then like the things they be talking about. I'm like, oh my god! Like my Friday class, I think it was Friday class, autonomy. So the word pronounced? Oh god. Anatomy. Yeah, yesterday. We were in the class, they were setting up and everything, so they were just showing video of themselves getting ready, but they didn't have the audio on. Someone, I don't know who them they talked, if they were on the phone with somebody or somebody in their house, and them talk about like something about, I don't know, probably some girl and it was a guy talking about some girl and boy, like something another about our pictures, them not sexy again, or I don't know, but like I was just so appalled. I'm like, oh my god, like
So never know saying mic on.
one whole me don't know if him know him mic on or him did turn it on deliberately. I'm like, oh my god, why? First of all, why people that are having a Zoom meeting don't put on the setting mute on entry? You know that's an option, right? That's a setting option. You can do that, you know.
Some people probably
Mute
understand.
some people. Mute participants on entry, please. Pro tip for using Zoom: mute on entry. So, well, some people don't know. You enter in Zoom. Why the first thing you do is not like as an individual participating? You are entering Zoom. Why is it the first thing you do is to check that Zoom is muted for you? Why you not do that? Like, you really want to stand up to the embarrassment of what sometimes you might be saying or people are saying to you while you're in class? And then the moderate, well, not moderators, like the host and the co-host, them like
Sometimes I just host alone.
sometimes like them can't even manage to like mute everybody. Like it's
Because
so sad.
sometimes them in the session and then after, if they come out of that, them probably miss what they might say. To go mute people.
Yeah, so pro tip, make sure you say mute and your camera turn off too. Make sure your camera turn off. Or disable the camera option. Something like, please don't give access to your phone to use the Zoom. Don't give access to Zoom to use your camera.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
So that's all. Yep. And we hope that this will prep you.
I hope that you have learned something, and you can comment down below if you have any tips for us also. Learn from each other.
Like the video and subscribe, and in the comment section below we will drop our blog post on how to prepare for online school.
We are looking forward to seeing you in our next
Video. Bye. Peace.